This lovely butch gentleman in blue is my wife, Amy.
Little bit of roleplay never hurt anybody.
Her game style is unorthodox to say the least. Why are you shooting pumpkins?
I thought it would explode.
And unfortunately she tends to be extremely weak to flammables. That's still my bad. Today's plan is to finally get her a leader, due to her previous applicants no longer being qualified. But before we go, we get into a bit of a domestic over firearms.
I just need a gun and some ammo, okay? Just give me both.
There you go. Take that. Take that, for the love of God, take that. The first mission we have to do is a trader mission where we have to go find luxury goods at the faded brown house. But I didn't check the map before we headed out.
Oh, is it right there? We could have walked.
Yeah, we could have walked. Think of the environment. That's when a fellow decides he wants to join the party, and we get a knock at the door IRL. Amy nominates herself to go and answer it, so I have to keep her safe and sound until she can return. Although technically we are married, so I should probably keep her safe and sound in like sickness and health and all that other shite. Thankfully I'm just built different and keep her alive with absolutely zero issues whatsoever. She returns, but there's something telling me that she just doesn't trust me.
First thing before I enter, you gonna throw any bombs? You gonna kill anybody that I should know about?
Well, no, there's no one in there. I'm looking for a zombie out back, but it's fine. Oh, I got him.
Oh, it's dark in here. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's dark. But there's no zombies.
Ah!
Oh, okay, well, I could have
You
touched.
liar!
Well, there's no zombies on the map, I should have said. Sorry. Thankfully, it was only the one, and Amy sorted it before I got there. Now, next up, it's time to assault a play cart. But first, I want to make sure she's got her highest standing character equipped. And it's fair to say that was a bloody experience trying to tell her how to find that out. She decides on a warlord leader, so we park up so she can swap over.
Okay, I think he's got a bit of a head injury, but he says he's cheerful, so
Okay.
I think it's fine.
I gift her a medikit because the last thing I want in this video is for another person to go bye-bye. Then after many more minutes of dicking about, she decides she's ready.
You know what? We're just gonna stick with where I go. I have no ammo.
How she's got no ammo when I've just gifted her a gun with a full mag and full stack of ammo, I'll never know, but I think it's probably best that we just move on. Also, I streamed this entire episode, and if that's something you want to check out, I'll leave a link to the entire 1 hour 40 session below. Hey, it's my first live viewing of my favourite drunken Welshman. Thank you, mate. I'm not drunk. I don't know where I've got this reputation from.
It's just your personality.
Alright, thanks, Aim. Enough from you. The play cart is in an auto shop, so I park the car in a way to try and slow the flow. But she's gonna have to do the heavy lifting on this one if she wants to max out her standing. So I tell her to pop an energy drink and smack the sack. But what is our preferred choice of energy drink? Well, I've partnered up with fellow cultists, Rafe Energy. They've got a cult, we've got a cult. It's only fair that sometimes we join forces to, like, conquer shit, innit? I'd recommend the Gamer Bathwater flavour. Yes, that is a flavour. And it's delicious. Or you could just get yourself a starter pack and choose the flavours you like. Probably the better option, really, innit? Use the link in my description and use the code JTalbot at checkout for 10% off. Right, now back to the zombie slayer madness. And my mission is simple. Keep the zombies from touching Amy. It's basically like when we used to go nightclubbing when we were younger. Except the ones I'm telling to fuck off now are much less smellier. She gets the first phase out of the way, and being the loving husband I am, I decide to help out with a pipe bomb.
Oh.
She goes back to slapping strange meat, and I take care of the knobheads trying to attack us. But when the hordes get too big, it's time to light this shit up. Okay, it's quite a big fire. Well, move! Move! Surely I can't kill her 3 times in a row using the same tactics. Surely if she dies again, she's worthy of a Darwin Award. Thankfully, she doesn't die and gets the kill. Although I probably should have given her a better melee weapon than a meat cleaver. Our next plan is to help out some strangers, but Amy's moaning her melee weapon is damaged, so I tell her to use the gun.
Well, I don't have no ammo. I told you this when we were back at the house.
Oh, I give you a gun and ammo.
Yeah, but you give it to Evan, which Evan is not existing right now.
Oh damn, I don't think I've ever heard something so thought-provoking in my life. Do other people simply stop existing when they're not around me? That's some major main character syndrome going on there. The things I do to try to be nice to her, give her guns, and then she doesn't even use them.
You give it to the different person.
Yeah, but you can just store it and take it off him.
You just said, go back, change to the person. You didn't say, go back, make sure your weapons are in store, change person.
I also haven't said, make sure you don't piss and shit yourself, but you managed to do that, okay?
I'm not a baby, James.
Now go talk to that person in there.
I'm taking some medicine.
Amy then talks to the Bonesaws, and they want to move bases into a medical centre so they can start supplying medical care to other survivors. But this being America, it just kinda seems like a get-rich-quick scheme, if you know what I mean. But before we do that, seeing as she's injured and got no ammo, I take her back to base so she can heal. I also give her my favourite shotgun and a full stack of ammo. She better bloody appreciate this kind gesture.
Ooh, excited.
We can then make our way over to the medical centre to clear it out of zombies. But it seems Amy's not enjoying the drive over.
Your driving's always shit.
Hey, fuck you. My driving's always exceptional.
It's questionable, isn't it?
We then clear the medical centre together, but if I'm being honest, there was like 2 zombies anyway. Honestly, when did doctors become such pussies like? Imagine not being able to handle a couple of zombies when you got access to performance-enhancing medicine. Anyway, I tried to troll Amy with a landmine, but the only person I trolled was myself.
Oh, shit!
Well, I didn't think if I shot the landmine it would explode, okay? I know in hindsight, that's obviously a stupid thing. Seeing as we're here, I get Amy to loot the police station for goodies, and I don't know how, but fireworks just started blasting off.
Oh no, there's the fireworks there.
Oh, that wasn't me. That must be,
no.
it's like an American thing. They're really big into is it like the July 1st or something, you know? I don't understand the culture, What am I supposed to do? Then it's time to retreat and unload, and for the first time ever, Amy has decided she wants to drive the car.
They're coming!
So we get back and unload, but now it's truly time to teach Amy the way of the Warlord. There's a group of survivors nearby that used to be friendly towards us, but because we didn't feed their starving children or some shit, they've decided to become indifferent towards us. And as Warlords, that's a crime punishable by death. So I tell Amy to approach from the front and get ready to threaten them. Meanwhile, I sneak around the back door and plant a landmine. Then while Amy's distracting from the front, I sneak up behind them and plant one at their feet. But unfortunately, the game won't let us threaten them.
It just said trade all in about him.
That's hugely disappointing.
Ugh.
Well, that is incredibly disappointing. And what an unfortunate waste of landmines. And everyone knows a proper warlord needs a good supply of landmines. So we move on to a nearby plague heart, but don't worry, we'll try and murder an innocent enclave later in the episode. This heart is located in the corner of a doctor's surgery, and I decide to soften it up a bit with a box mine. But what I didn't realise is this box mine happened to be a whistling box mine, and that kind of draws bigger crowds than usual. Back at base, I gave Amy some C4 to try and make this a bit easier. But I always have a sinister ulterior motive, and like an extremist with Parkinson's, I thought she'd accidentally blow herself up. But that did not happen. Instead, she's well clear when the bomb goes off, and that single C4 takes down the entire heart. And seeing as this is Dread Zone, that also takes down the hordes around us. So we spend 5 minutes looting the local area. I try to defy YouTube's copyright system. Then Amy turns down my offer of a gift from a mysterious stranger.
Nah.
Just when I think I'm starting to understand women, she turns down my gift of high caliber weaponry and experimental drugs. Let's crack on to the next play card. But being honest, this heart wasn't part of the original plan, but seeing as the last was so easy and we couldn't even fight that enclave, we have ourselves an abundance of explosives left over. But she's made the mistake of planting a second C4 device without exploding the first. Then a feral decides he wants to have a go. Well, Abe, your next quest, you gotta take out this feral. I managed to shake him off with excessive use of the B button, then make things interesting by dropping a fuel bomb on the approaching hordes. But Amy just refuses to use the shotgun I gave her earlier. Honestly, no idea what it is about serrated steel that makes this woman go mental.
A person needs to rest.
Obviously, she hasn't been taking herself some Wraith energy.
Oh, am I supposed to be shooting people? Okay.
Well, if you don't want to. Well, at least she's remembered she's got a gun. Unfortunately, though, she's got the accuracy of a one-legged Kai Havertz. If you're an Arsenal fan and don't like that joke, I'd suggest replacing Kai in your head with a rival striker. It doesn't even have to be funny. Football Twitter will still be happy to tell their wife and kids. But once again, the crowds get too much and she collapses to her knees. And my birthday's not even until December. Unfortunately for Amy, there's only one way I know to solve a problem like this. I then swoop in like a hero to fix the situation. But unfortunately, she has a disagreement with a bloater. Get out that gap! Get out the cloud! Get out the cloud, Aim!
I'm trying!
Press B to dodge.
Why are you stupid?
Oh my god. And after all that drama, we haven't even taken out the bloody play cart. Luckily, I'm able to keep the hordes distracted while Amy creeps in and plants another C4.
Like, that was just all a ploy. That was a ploy. Make it look like I was struggling, and I wasn't.
I don't know, I'm tempted to call bullshit on that one. What do you reckon, chat? Let me know in the comment section. While she's looting the heart, I tell her to make sure she collects the plague samples as we can use them for easy influence later. We then make our way to another enclave, and these might be the stupidest I've met yet, as they've decided to set up in a warehouse when there's a perfect 4-bed detached right next door. And seeing as we discovered earlier Amy has a fear of going into buildings, I decide to make sure it's nice and clear for her. I then tell her to go give the guy some plague samples.
Why are you running away from me?
She eventually catches them and gives them the plague samples. I also think it would be a good idea if we could get Amy a new base. So I check out the options, but unfortunately she just doesn't have a big enough community.
Yeah, because you keep killing them. What about more?
Alright, okay, you have to keep bringing that up, don't you? A stranger seeks assistance nearby, and apparently we're the sort of warlords that help people all of a sudden. Wait, when the fuck did this happen? Well, there's this bloke named Liam in this warehouse.
Hello.
Liam's looking for painkillers and Amy's happy to give him some, even though if you feed a stray, they're more likely to come back for more. And would you look at that, he now wants to join the community. Amy says yes, which in hindsight is probably a smart play, especially as every member of her community just tend to spontaneously combust. Again, that's my bad. So we drop Liam back home, then we head out to claim a new outpost. An outpost that would make any warlord giddy with excitement. An outpost that will allow us to drop artillery strikes on our enemies. Unfortunately, that outpost is deep into plague territory, so we're gonna have to take down another heart in order to make the area safe. But hey, at least the sun's shining and we're chilling with friends. I'm sure this is gonna be a breeze. Although that does seem to be a sizable horde that's followed us here. Oh yeah, and seeing as this is a mission, we have to bring along one of Amy's community members, who immediately tanks a firebomb straight to the face. You know what, if you can take a shot like that, you're alright in my books. After clearing the entire horde, mainly thanks to my firebomb, let's be honest now, me and Evan then become feminists and stand around watching Amy's assault on the player card. She's an independent woman who don't need no man. Oh wait, hang on, some dickhead just dropped a pipe bomb. It's me, I'm the dickhead. I also throw a firebomb for good measure. I'm yet to face a problem I can't fix with fire. One final pipe bomb through the bathroom window drops the player card. Amy celebrates this by pretending she's Tom Daly.
Go for a swim. Woo!
We can then make our way over to claim that outpost, but it seems the car has started smoking. You can probably thank my fuel bomb for that one. We get to the military compound, but there's already people here looting. There's also a pretty sizable horde that's decided to follow us and made a pretty severe nuisance of themselves. But you know what they say, when in doubt, whip it out. But for the love of God, please try not to end up on a register. Amy then tries to carry out her leadership duties.
Hello, come back, you twit.
By trying to recruit this young lady.
I can't agree.
Okay, bye. Bitch.
Fair enough. She then turns this place into an outpost, and to top off her warlord training, I tell her how to set a field of landmines. That clears all the zombies in the near vicinity, but her training is not complete yet. After spending the next 20 minutes or so looting the area, I even managed to find her a signal antenna. But now it's time for her biggest test of all. Can she kill a plague juggernaut? But admittedly I do soften him up at first with my back end. Amy jumps out of the car, while I remain mobile for the optimal viewing experience. She does however immediately jump on the roof of a car. Meanwhile I'm gonna be filing a claim for whiplash. But pretty quickly he moves his attention onto Amy, who accidentally drops a grenade on him.
Oh shit.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been more proud. She then proceeds to get the easiest dub of her State of Decay career, as the Juggernaut stands perfectly still and takes shotgun blast after shotgun blast to the face.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, so maybe that was a lie. After missing the execution, she then gets trapped against a wall and gets absolutely annihilated.
I'm dead.
There you go. Now's your chance. Jump on. Jump on. Jump on his back. Jump on his back. Yes, you can. And oh yes, she most certainly can. She jumps on that big bastard's back and doesn't stop stabbing until the fucker goes down. She might have caught plague in the process, but in my opinion, that's gotta be marked down as a win. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.